my Uncle John touched up on a few stories about what she did for us, but he didn't touch up on all of them. She spoiled us. And she bought us anything we wanted. I guarantee you, us combined, she spent $500,000
A year.
And we would go fishing all the time. And in the summer, every day, she'd pick me up about 3 p.m. after my dad got off work, and we'd go get Papa Murphy's. We'd always get a large sausage pizza with a s'mores large pizza. We'd go home and cook that, eat both of them completely, just the two of us. And we'd sit there and we'd play Monopoly for about 4.5 hours, and then go to bed at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then we'd wake up at 3 a.m. I'd go in there, tap her shoulder 3 times, she'd pop up, give her a breathing treatment, and watch the news while I'd go get dressed. And then we'd go to Homer Lake, and we'd get there at about 5 or 5:30 because we stopped and got McDonald's for breakfast. And we'd head to Homer, and we'd fish till about 10 a.m., and then the heat would get to both of us, so we're like, all right, let's go home. We'd have about 50 to 60 fish that were bluegill, and she didn't mind cleaning all of them. We'd go, we'd have lunch every day at Village Garden around 12 or 1 o'clock, and then we'd take the fish home, and we'd take 2.5 hours to clean them, and then she'd take me back home, and we'd do the same thing the next day, every day during the summer. And she was a very strong-willed woman. She would do whatever it took to please her grandchildren or to please her daughters. I remember one time, Mom didn't want me having this video game for my PlayStation, and Mom specifically told her 5 minutes before we got the game not to get it. And Grandma said, okay. Came home, Mom found out about 2 days later, not very happy. Not very happy. And somehow I got the blame for it, Grandma didn't. I don't know how that happened. There was one time where we were out in the yard and she was throwing me wiffle balls. And I was swinging, hitting them, and then I'd go get them and bring them back to her while she was sitting in her chair. And we'd sit there and we just kept doing it. And after a while I hit her in the head with the wiffle ball, and it cut her face because she had glasses on. So she's like, all right, we got to go in and get myself cleaned up. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, we can't go through the front door, because if we go on the carpet and blood gets on the carpet, my dad's going to be real mad. So I made her walk all the way around the front yard and through the garage just to get to the kitchen. And she was still perfectly happy, did not get mad at me or anything. And when I was real little, I was about 2 or 3 years old, out in the yard, out in the backyard, I'd make her go out there with a paper towel and clean up dog poop. I didn't like it. I didn't like it in the backyard, so I'd go around and point at the poop and say, yucky, yucky. And she'd come and pick it up with the paper towel every time, every day. When we went to Homer one day during the summer, I was probably 10 or 11, and Homer's a real shallow lake, so don't think she's a mean person for doing this. But I was walking to go get one of my lines, and I slipped on the wood there, and it was really slick, so I fell in the water. Well, what'd she do? She sat there in her chair and laughed the whole time while I was trying to get out of the water. And good thing it was shallow. Good thing it was shallow. My grandma is the closest person I've ever been to. She spoiled me and Harry, Delia, and Owen half to death. She would do anything for us. She never told us no. Always give us money if we asked for it. And she never gave up. She would always do something for us if we needed it. If it was halfway across the world, guarantee you she would have gone and done it for us. And I always loved spending time with her. Sadly, the past few years I've been so busy with high school, I haven't been able to, but she accepted it and she moved on, but she still wanted to spend time with me, and we did every now and then. We still got to play Scrabble, Monopoly, all of our games. We'd go to Ohio, party, and she'd be a party animal, and she'd always make dirty jokes that little kids their age should not hear. And she was a great woman, and thank you for all of you guys coming out today, and God bless you all, and thank you for Paulette, and I praise God for the wonderful grandma I got. Thank you.